We are going to discuss very important theory, that is VBT. That is VBT. That is, what is that? Valence bond theory. Valence bond theory. The main focus, according to this theory, what is that? The bonds formed in a molecule among the atoms is covalent bonds. The main focus here, what they are doing is, in this theory, that is overlapping. That is overlapping of atomic orbitals. Overlapping of atomic orbitals. Here, overlap means what is required? Electrons containing orbitals required. Here, whenever for a molecule, what is required? Atoms are required. Atoms are having electrons in their valence shell. That electrons must be, what is that? That electron must be unpaired electrons. Unpaired electrons. Here one atom unpaired electron, other atom unpaired electron, they can combinedly form one covalent bond. Unpaired electrons can form a stable bond. Here number of unpaired electrons is equal to number of covalent bonds formed here. So whenever these atoms are coming near, so the electron density between the atoms will be more. Atoms is more. That is what. So there will be other factor. They are coming very very near. They are forming a bond. That bond we are going to define here. That is a equilibrium distance. Equilibrium distance between these two atoms. Here one atom is there. Here one atom is there. They are coming with the electron. They are coming here and there, here and there, here and there, here and there. They are maintaining equilibrium distance. That distance we are calling as a bond length. Bond length. At this spot, wherever they are stopping, that bond length is there. No. At this stop, what is that? They are going to adjust in such a way that they have to get minimum potential energy and maximum stability. These are all coming under postulates. This is where the bond length is going to exist, where the bond will get a minimum potential energy and maximum stability. Here, once they are forming the bond, that is giving a structure. Once that giving a structure means what is that? That is a geometry. Why that is a geometry? Because whatever the covalent bonds are forming, they are all directional. Whenever directional bonds are there, they will decide the geometry of the compound. They will decide the geometry of the compound. This is what VBT postulates. These are what VBC postulates. Here, what is there? Overlapping. What type of overlapping? Effective overlapping. When the effective overlap will be there, if the unpaired electrons with opposite spin should be there. Opposite spin is this side spin, this side this spin. These two electrons can come, they can form a bond here. Then only it will be effective. The electrons only coming, unpaired electrons only coming, and they are making a bond. That we are calling as overlapping. In that overlapping, orbitals are involving because the electrons are present in orbitals. Orbitals are overlapping. Then that overlapping will be effective if the unpaired electrons are coming and attached with their opposite spins. This overlapping we are going to study in a three different ways. One is SS overlapping, other one is SP overlapping, this one will be PP overlapping. SS overlapping example is hydrogen. Hydrogen s orbital spherical, here also spherical. The two are forming here. Here that example s orbital and p orbital. Here HF. Hydrogen s orbital, in a fluorine p orbital. In a similar way, F2 means PP overlap means fluorine. In this fluorine. Here also p orbital, here also p orbital. Electrons are undergoing overlapping. So that after overlapping, that structure is going to form. That is why, according to VBT, after overlapping, covalent bonds are forming. They are directional in nature. They are deciding the geometry. Okay, these are all participating. Okay, fine only. And now we are going to discuss about formation of H2 according to VBT. Here hydrogen is there with one electron, other hydrogen is also there with other electron. Already what we discussed, if both are with opposite spin means when they are coming, their electron spin will be 0, they are going to pair up, they will form a covalent bond. That is VBT talking. And now for this one, what is there? When two atoms are coming together, atoms means nucleus will be there, electron will be there. Nucleus will be there, electron will be there. Here there will be a, what is that? Yeah, this electron, what will be there? Repulsive forces. This electron, this nucleus, what will be there? Attractive forces. And what is there here? This nucleus and this electron, what is there? What is that? Attractive. This nucleus, what is there? Repulsion. In a similar way, what is there? Like this, repulsive forces are there, attractive forces are there when they are coming very, very near. And here, out of this attractive and repulsive, if it is dominated, these two hydrogens are coming with their opposite spin electrons, and they are coming, they can form a bond here. This bond which is forming this one. That is calling as a bond length, that is the equilibrium distance between these two. If repulsive forces are more, what will happen? They are going away, the bond will become unstable, not going to form. Here, attractive forces dominating. At that time, there is a potential energy diagram here. This is a potential energy internuclear distance here. Nuclear distance. If they are same spin means, what is that? They have more potential energy. Slowly energy has to reduce, then only stability will come. Energy and stability both are inversely proportional. If more energy is there, it cannot be stable. Energy is going to less means that will be stable. So slowly that hydrogens are getting less energy. At a particular state, they will get a least energy. After that, repulsive forces are dominated. Again, they are going to increase like this. It is going and stabilize. Where the potential energy get minimum, there only what you are going to get. There only this is the potential energy. Where this distance I am going to say as a bond length for that hydrogen. When it is going to happen, if these two are opposite spins, one hydrogen and other hydrogen, both are getting opposite spin means it will getting a minimum potential energy, minimum PE. Then that means more stable forming. If this is dominating, repulsive forces are dominating, the distance, internuclear distance will be more, that means potential energy more. This happening. It is one type. If this hydrogen and this hydrogen with the same spin coming means with high potential energy, it is coming like that only. It is forming like this only. This is not a favorable graph for the formation of H2. This is not a favorable graph. This is the favorable graph for the formation of H2. This is what here. This is what the potential energy diagram for the formation of hydrogen according to valency bond theory.